He was a broke single dad scraping pennies in Detroit. She was the ice-cold CEO everyone feared. When a $2 million diamond vanished at the gala, fingers pointed at her and her own sister called the cops. But a 7-year-old girl in a thrift store, dress just destroyed them all. With 6 words nobody saw coming: Marcus. Hayes hadn't slept in 3 days. Eviction papers sat on the kitchen counter next to the last can of ravioli. His daughter Lily, 7 years old with eyes too wise for her face, kept asking why the lights flickered. He told her it was magic practice. Truth was, DTE Energy didn't accept IOUs. Across town in a Bloomfield Hills mansion, Victoria Langford, CEO of Langford Aerospace, stared at an invitation to the annual Detroit Heroes Gala. Black tie, charity auction, fake smiles. She almost tossed it. Victoria didn't do warmth. She did results. But her younger sister Claire, the only family she had left, begged her to come. One night, Vic, show them you have a pulse. Marcus never planned on going anywhere near that gala, until Lily saw the flyer at the free clinic and gasped, "Daddy, it says kids can come."
"They're giving out cupcakes."
One look at her face and he was done. He spent his last $40 on a second-hand suit 2 sizes too big and a red velvet dress from Goodwill that Lily swore made her look like a princess. They took 3 buses to get downtown. The Renaissance Center glittered like a spaceship. Marcus felt every stare as he and Lily slipped through the marble lobby. Billionaires in Tom Ford, politicians flashing veneers. Then there was them. A waiter offered Lily a chocolate-dipped strawberry the size of her fist. She took it with both hands like it was gold. Victoria stood near the auction stage, black gown sharp enough to cut glass. Claire kept trying to drag her into photos. Victoria's smile never reached her eyes. The centerpiece of the night, the Aurora necklace, 42 carats of flawless diamonds on loan from Harry Winston, displayed under bulletproof glass for the live auction. Bidding climbed past 2 million. Phones flashed. Then the lights flickered once, security shouted, and the case was empty. Chaos. Guests screamed. Security locked the doors. Someone yelled, "I saw Langford near the case right before." Phones turned. Whispers became roars. "She's worth billions. Why bid when you can just take it?" Claire went pale. "Victoria?" Victoria's voice stayed still. "I didn't touch it." But the footage was damning. Or looked it. Victoria, leaning close to admire the necklace minutes before blackout. Claire, tears already falling, pulled out her phone. "I'm sorry, Vic. I have to." She called Detroit PD herself. "Yes, my sister. Possible theft at the gala." The crowd parted like the Red Sea. Security moved in. Victoria Langford, untouchable for 41 years, stood alone as her own sister sold her out. Marcus held Lily tight, trying to shield her. But Lily wriggled free and marched straight to the front. Red dress swishing, pigtails bouncing. She tugged Victoria's gown. Everyone froze. Lily looked up at Claire, then at the head of security, and said clear as a bell, "The thief's wearing your sister's earrings." Gasps. Victoria's head snapped down. Claire's hands flew to her ears. Ekstein's carat white gold hoops. Victoria had gifted her for her birthday last month. Security grabbed Claire. One twist of the left hoop and the backing popped off. Inside, the folded Aurora necklace, crushed small by a professional. Claire sobbed, "They threatened my kids, Vic." "They said they'd hurt them if I didn't." The room went dead silent. Victoria's face didn't change, but something behind her eyes cracked wide open when Lily reached up and took her hand. 2 weeks later, the eviction truck idled outside Marcus's crumbling apartment. He carried the last box, Lily clutching her stuffed giraffe with one missing eye. The landlord had already changed the locks. A black Maybach rolled up. Door opened. Victoria Langford stepped out in jeans and boots, no security, no entourage. She looked at the truck, then at Lily. "I owe someone a cupcake debt," she said softly. She handed Marcus a set of keys. A modest 3-bedroom house in Ferndale paid off, title already in Lily's name. College fund seated with 7 figures. And a job offer for Marcus. Lead mechanic on her new electric aviation project. Salary triple anything he'd ever dreamed. Marcus tried to protest. Victoria knelt so she was eye level with Lily. "Your daddy raised a hero," she whispered, voice breaking for the first time in public. Heroes should never worry about lights again. Lily threw her arms around Victoria's neck. Victoria hugged her back like she was drowning and Lily was air. "Last I heard, Victoria still runs board meetings like a shark, but every Friday she disappears." Rumor is she's in Ferndale pushing a kid on a swing, eating burnt pancakes made by tiny hands, laughing in a way no one thought her heart remembered how. Sometimes the coldest people aren't heartless. They're just waiting for the right 7-year-old to remind them how to feel. What would you do in this situation? Tell me in the comments. And if the story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video.